Hello everybody, I'm Doug Wright, and this is Sports Done Right for the month of December 2023. Well, believe it or not, we're fast approaching the end of the year and looking forward to an exciting 2024. It's time for the usual agonizing over what gifts to give to family, but this year let me suggest something very simple: your health. In my case, when I talk to my kids, the first question they have is, "How you feeling, Dad?" Fortunately, I can answer swell without lying too much. Most residents of Sun City work very hard at maintaining their health, and last month the softball club sponsored some events which illustrate the point. Let's start with the annual event announced and to be staged January 7th to kick off the new year. We spoke to several members of the Women's League about Try It Day. Let's take a look. Well, Leslie, you got another great event coming up with the Women's Softball League, and tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so on January 7th at 1:30, we're having our third Women's Softball Try It Day. It's a day when we encourage all women in Sun City who maybe haven't played softball for a while or who never played softball to come out and give it a try.
And typically, you've done this in the past, obviously, although you've been off for a year and a half. How many people do you draw, and how many of those have never picked up a softball?
I think last time we did this, we had about 30 women, and I would say a good half of them had never picked up a softball, and the rest have played maybe 30, 35 years ago and are looking to see if they have any skills and to come back and have some fun.
And it's mostly instructional, entirely instructional. And how many of those ladies stick it out and actually get on teams, percentage-wise?
So every year we probably get about 10 or 12 people who've been to Try It Day who then continue on and join the club. Some of them, because of their schedules, can only sub on teams, but the rest get drafted on a team, and we're happy to have them.
And the league's been expanding. When I started interviewing people here, it was about 4 teams, maybe even 3. Now you've got...
So traditionally, we've had either 4 or 5 teams. Sometimes in the spring, more people are around and we'll have 5 teams. And then now currently in the fall, we've had 4 teams.
And do you have enough pitching?
We do. We've been working on a program. And any of you out there listening to this who maybe have always wanted to pitch or pitched maybe fast pitch or women's pitch when you were growing up, we'd love to have some more people come down and try out pitching. We've got a pretty robust program right now where we're developing our women pitchers so that we'll be able to continue to have our league.
Now, you're the chair of the event, but you're also the creator of the event. And tell us how you decided to do that.
So when we moved to Sun City, my husband came down to softball, and, guys are pretty good. They'll just drop in and say, "Hey, what's happening?" Women, I think, are a little bit more cautious about that. And my husband actually dragged me down to the field and introduced me to some people. And we had met originally playing softball, so it was something that I had done a really long time ago. And I always felt like if you didn't have a husband or a partner or somebody saying, "Hey, let's go to the field," it was kind of a little scary to come down and you see all the big guys hitting the balls over the field. And it's like, oh gosh, are they really going to want somebody who has no skills or rusty skills? So we invented Women's Softball Try It Day to get people to come down and give it a try.
Well, Edie Hasenauer, you are the secretary of the softball club, and you're also on the player development committee. Talk a little bit to us, please, about the instructional sessions that you have and what the player development committee does.
Yeah, so we meet every Wednesday. We're part of a SIG under the softball club. We work with both men and women to develop their skills, whether they are already a player in one of our leagues or if they're coming back to the game, just moving into the community and see all the hubbub here at the field and want to be a part of it. And we invite them out, work on different skills breakdowns. We do, infield versus outfield. We do some hitting. We have instructors. We have sessions that we hold on Sundays for some of our workers. We've kind of implemented that to a bi-monthly session. We had one today for them, and we work with you whether you're injured. I mean, maybe you've been playing and you're coming back from a knee replacement or shoulder surgery or whatever. That's how you enter back in to test your extremities, if you will, to see if you're ready to come back to the game. And everybody seems to enjoy it. And if there's anyone out there in the community that wants to give softball another try, whether they've been playing and they've moved in and don't know what to do, or they've played 30 years ago and want to get back to the game, that Wednesday instructional is where we would invite them to come out and test their skills.
All right, that sounds great. Now, you do have the more organized event, which is the Try It Day in January. We are here with Shannon Bullock and watching Brenda Bartarillo warm up, and she's pitching. Shannon, you're a past participant. What brought you out?
My husband first signed up when we came here in 21, and I watched him for a season, and he just was having such a great time, and I met a lot of the people in softball. And then when I heard that they were doing the Try It Day, I thought I would come out and see, because I played softball when I was 12, so I thought, why not?
But not since.
Not since, no. And it was just, they're very welcoming, and the ladies were just very interested in helping you if you've played before or you've never played before.
Well, Brenda, you looked very good warming up, and I understand you're a past participant at Try It Day.
I am. I heard about Try It Day, even though I hadn't played in a long time, but I heard about it because one of my friends was playing, so I came out and tried it, and now I love it, and I've been doing it for a couple of years.
So you actually had some softball background in your youth?
I did. In my youth, I played back in high school, but really not since then.
Michelle Fagician, you are on the competition committee, and tell us what you do.
So I'm the chair of the competition committee for the Women's Softball League, and I'm responsible, along with a team of 4 other ladies, to make sure that the day-to-day running of the league goes pretty smoothly. We do our best, but that would include things like running practices, team drafts, communication with the Sun City Softball Club board, any parties that we like to give, things like that. So we're a pretty busy group.
Now, you've got a bunch of women, some of whom are very experienced and very good, some of which are not as talented or as experienced. Mm-hmm. So how do you balance that out?
Well, we do it in a few ways. One is we offer a few different opportunities for women of different skill levels to practice. We do things like pitching clinics to help build the bench of lady pitchers. We do things like batting practices. We have Try It Days. We do a lot of different activities where we're either doing them by ourselves or we work with the board or some of the committees from the board to be able to build skill levels. And you'll find a lot of the higher rated women are actually participating in those, but more as teachers instead of learners. So we have a really good a group of women that do that.
Well, Sue Summers, I understand you are also a past participant. What in the heck made you think you could play softball?
Well, that's a very good question because I never played softball in high school. I played basketball, I played volleyball, I ran track, but I never played softball. So I was a little intimidated. And Try It Day was the perfect opportunity for me to go see if this was something that I could do and do well or not do well. And anyway, so I went to Try It Day, and it was so well organized. And the people were so encouraging and helpful. And it just gave me the confidence to go, you know what? I can do this.
And you stuck it out. Now, how long have you been doing it now?
This is my 3rd season.
Fantastic. And is there anything you would recommend to ladies? I mean, you absolutely had no background in softball, so people with just rusty skills ought to be able to pick it up.
That's my opinion. Yeah, you got to come out and give it a try. At least give it a try.
Next, we attended a special Veterans Day event, which was also full of activities to honor the over 5,000 veterans who reside here in Sun City. Well, Mitch, Veterans Day is coming up on November 11th, and you've been organizing quite an event. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're going to do an event on Friday the 10th, since playoffs are still going on. And I'm wearing the T-shirt that all the players be wearing, but in their team colors. And it's going to be a spectacular day. It's going to start off with ceremonies at 9:15 in the morning. We'll have the color guard there. We'll have the Sun Tones with the national anthem. And we have 6 teams that are playing completely made up of veterans players from the softball club. We're going to have free hot dogs for the first 700 people.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And we're going to have as a kickoff to the Town Square Upbeats Toys for Tots. We'll have boxes out there. We'll have a thing set up. So we're hoping people will come out, enjoy the day, opening ceremonies, have a hot dog, and bring a toy.
Well, it sounds like it's a multi-purpose event, and basically it involves some charity and also to honor our veterans.
It is, and it was, something special to do where we have only our veterans playing in the games instead of everybody else. The ceremony started at 9:15, first game at 9:30. Hot dogs will be on the grill by 10:30, and we're ready to go. Well, Bill, you guys are always busy with the color guard, and you got the full complement today. What's your role today?
We're going to present the colors before this veterans softball tournament, and then we're going to retire the colors, and then we're going to spend the rest of the day off.
Well, good for you. You're not going to stay for the free hot dogs?
Well, I have to come back because I'm helping man the Wreaths Across America table, so I'll trade uniforms at that time.
Okay, well, it's good to be involved. And tell us a little bit about your workload. You guys are all over the place.
We are all over the place. We are at this ball field probably up to 4 or 5 times a year.
Well, Debbie, it's a beautiful day here at the aptly named Veterans Memorial Field. And tell us a little bit about your role and what the Upbeats are doing.
Great. So Town Square Upbeats, I've been the president for 2 years. And every year for the last 25 years or so, they've had a Toys for Tots campaign to bring toys. The military comes in and gets all the toys that we give. This year we just bought $10,000 worth of toys. And we are probably going to write another check for about $5,000 as well. So $15,000 is what we contribute, but the people who come to our dinner dance then also bring toys as well. So thousands of toys will go to children in this greater area through the Marine program of Toys for Tots. We have boxes all over Sun City right now in the main buildings, the public buildings of Sun City for our collection. We will finish the collection December 8th, and that's the night of our dinner dance. So Mitch Sachs had the idea of bringing Toys for Tots here to kind of show the community what we're doing and kind of spread a little word about it.
Mitch, it's a great day here finally. Got good weather for a Veterans Affair, and tell us what all is going to go on today.
Well, this is an exciting day. The weather is cooperating with us. We're starting off with the 9:15 opening ceremonies. We have the color guard here. Then we're fortunate enough to have the Sun Tone singing the national anthem, and then the troop songs, and then we're going to play. Strictly for an honor of the veterans, we're started with the Toys for Tots. The boxes are getting filled up right now, and we're looking to have a really, really good day. I want to thank my fellow board members that have helped out to do a lot of the things, and without them I couldn't have really done this. Without having the confidence in me to make sure that this got done. So I give a shout out to them. So I think it's going to be a great day, and hopefully, this is one of the things that I continually do all the time. You and I get together, we celebrate the veterans, and we celebrate the Toys for Tots. So,
well, you do a great job of organization, and we're looking for a great day, some good softball, and by the way, free hot dogs and Toys for Tots, Wreaths Across America. It's all good.
It's all good. Thanks a lot.
Well, Lisbeth, you and the Sun Tones just gave us a stirring rendition of the Star Spangled Banner and the Armed Forces song. And tell me, you guys are getting a lot more exposure, and how are you going about doing that?
Well, we're super excited because after COVID, it took a little while to get back in shape to sing. But once you get out and you sing somewhere, the word spreads. And it's thanks to the Sun City residents who talk about us and tell others about us. And because we have sung for the softball teams several times, they have spread the word too. So we're super humbled and super excited about being allowed to sing at these events. It really is a great honor. It is.
Well, great. You guys do a great job, obviously. And you also are expanding your area a little bit, and tell us about that.
Yeah, we are very excited to tell you that we are actually singing outside Sun City too. Last Tuesday, we actually performed at the Vineyard for the residents there, and that's the second year in a row we have done that. And tomorrow, we have a huge honor. We've been asked to sing at the basketball game for the girls and boys at USCB in the afternoon for their veterans games. And we are singing at both games, starting the games with Star Spangled Banner, and then we sing at halftime too. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting.
Super exciting.
Well, for the benefit of the folks at home, I know a little bit about your background, but tell us about how you grew up with choral training and now becoming a trainer yourself.
I grew up in Denmark. We always had music in my home, but I got involved in barbershop back when I lived in Sweden, and I have been a female director and coach and member of the International Barbershop Organization for Women, Sweet Adelines International, that has about 23,000 women from all over the world. So that has been super exciting. I have directed several courses, and that joy of giving people confidence to sing well is huge. It spreads over and it gives confidence in other areas of your life, actually.
I bet it does. And what brought you to the United States originally, and how long have you been in Sun City?
I came to the United States in 1985. I married an American.
Good for you.
What love does, right? And I'm a citizen of both America and Denmark. And the Suntones I took over by January 2017.
Sound off, sound off, sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, sound off. Over hill, over dale, as we hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter march and roundabout, and those caissons go rolling along. And it's high, high, ye in the field artillery. Sound off your numbers loud and strong. Where'er you go, you will always know that those caissons are rolling along.
The Sun City Tennis Association also hosted its annual club championships over the course of an entire week of hotly contested matches. Well, we're at the Fall Doubles Championships for the Sun City Tennis Association. And Chris, tell us what's going on today and has been going on all week.
That's correct, Doug. Even in spite of the rain, we made it through this tournament. 125 of our members have played in this tournament. Men's, women's, doubles, a phenomenal event. Great players, nobody got hurt, and it was just a fun event.
And is this an event where you pick your own teammate and you just go for it?
That's right. You pick a partner, and most people pick them late, and they've never played with them, so they meet new people, which is what we're all about, meeting new people and having fun.
And is this the finale and championships this year? It seems like you've had a busy schedule.
Yes, we have. This is our final tournament. We've had multiple tournaments all year, mix and match coming up next spring. So this is the finale.
Okay, and tell us about the state of the association generally.
Well, we're in the best shape we've been in many years. Our membership now is at 803.
That's amazing.
So we're very impressed with the number. Next year, we believe we'll hit 900 members.
Fantastic. And your recycling program, which you're responsible for, is probably thriving.
Well, it's outstanding. I have to share this today. We have reached 70,000 tennis balls that we've recycled in 2 years. And if you stack those in the boxes that we send to Vermont for recycling, we go up 51 floors on the Empire State Building.
Oh, that's a good comparison. Well, we're here. We're going to catch the finals at I believe the 7.0 level for men, and we've had a great tournament, I understand, and we're going to talk to some of the winners.
All right. Well, thanks so much. We really appreciate what you guys do for us.
All right, thank you, Chris. Well, Mike, Chuck, it's a beautiful day, and you had some success. Tell us what you just did.
We just won the men's 4-0 doubles here in Sun City. Great matches.
And how many matches did it take you to get to this point?
Well, we had a round robin. There were 5 teams in our group, so we played all of the other 4 teams. So over the course of 5 days, we played 4 matches.
And as I understand it, it started last Monday or so, maybe last Sunday, and you ran into some rain.
Yeah, we did partway through. I know a couple of the teams had a rain day. Fortunately, I think we had a bye on the day that it rained, so we got lucky.
Okay, and had you guys played together before?
Well, we played socially before. I don't believe we played in a tournament, have we?
No, we've never played in a tournament before together or anything like that. Just since we've been here, we play socially together, yes.
And what made you decide to think that you could win this?
Well, I basically went to Mike. Mike used to be rated 4.5, so I went to Mike and I said, "What are you rated nowadays?" And he said, "Well, I'm down to a 4.0." And I said, "Well, I'm a 4.0, so you want to play in the 4.0 division?" And so yeah, once we decided he didn't have a conflict with some traveling, we were in. So yeah, we had a good time and played well together, and it worked out.
Well, what was the tenor of the finals? I mean, what was the most difficult part about getting through?
I thought there were a lot of close games. The score doesn't really reflect how the games went, but there were quite a few games we were down, like 5-40, and a lot of deuce-add type games that went back and forth. So I think the hardest part was for us to just stay on top of that and not get behind the 8 ball, so to speak, because you get into a big momentum change then. So we were trying to avoid that. We just had to stay level, stay with our game, and that was the key for today, I think, for us. We were able to do that.
Okay, well, congratulations, guys. It's a great win. And, yeah, bring on next year and win some more.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate everybody coming out to watch.
Yeah, it was a good crowd, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
good teams.
Stands were full, beautiful day, everything good.
Well, Mark and Karen, congratulations. You are the champions of the 3.0 level mixed double. How'd you do that?
It was tough work. We had to play the Hardens, and they got a big game. So we had a long, hard match, but we held on to win.
And you started doing this like last Monday, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
And how many matches did you have to win in all?
We had to win, I believe, 4 for this. 3? Okay, 3 for this. But total all, we had 8 matches in 7 days between the 2 categories. So it's been a long 7 days.
I guess. Is there something in your life besides tennis?
No, just tennis. Tennis and our dog.
Okay. Well, congratulations, as I say. And it's been a wonderful event, and it's good to talk to you. And bring on next year and do it again.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, Dave, Jerry, as it shows, you are the champions of the doubles championship event this year. And at what level would you guys play?
3.0.
And how many games did you have to, or how many matches did you have to win to get here?
5.
5?
Yep.
Okay. And did you know each other before you?
Sure. Yeah, about a year. We've been playing for about a year here in various leagues.
And is this the first time you've ever won?
Yes. Yeah, last year we were in the semifinals.
Well, and next year you'll just repeat, right?
We're going to go to the U.S. Open next year.
Good man, good man. Well, congratulations. You should be very proud of yourself. Bring on next year and do it again.
Well, thank you. Thank you for Sun City who puts this on. It's a great event.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And we're friends with everybody that we played with and against, so it's a good time for everybody.
Well, guys, Ed, John, I understand that you made the finals of the 7.0 level. How'd you do that?
Yeah, well, you had good competition, and you have to have a good partner.
No, same for me. He played great. Ed played great.
And have you guys played before, or did you just meet for this?
You know, we played briefly, but this is really kind of our first hurrah. So.
Okay, and so how many matches did you play, and how'd the last one go down?
Well, this was our 4th match to get to the finals. We won the first 3 in the pool play, which put us in the finals.
Yeah, it was great.
And how was the championship match? I mean, Tell us about it.
Well, we actually were up 6-5 in the first set, but they came back. They were a real strong team. So, they were the favorite in the whole group, both pools. So we were happy to play as well as we did. So it was great.
Now, is this your first competition at the SCTA?
It's the first time John and I have played together.
Yeah. Right.
John and I played in the league together last season, so that's how we sort of came to become a group.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Well, it's quite an accomplishment to get to the finals, and I'm not even going to ask the age group, but 7.0 is pretty high. So congratulations, and come back next year even stronger.
We shall. We shall.
Well, Sally, Karen, congratulations on winning at your level. And what level was that?
3-0.
Okay. And the same questions I ask everyone is, how many matches did you have to play, and how did the last match go?
We played 4 matches, and the last one was hard because we knew it was important. Go ahead, Karen.
They played well. We had great finalists, so it was a lot of fun.
Now, did you guys know each other before this competition?
Yes.
You did? And you still decided to play together?
Yeah. No question.
All right, no questions asked. Yeah. Well, congratulations. You're champions of the women's doubles. And bring them back next year and do it again.
Maybe we will.
Yep.
We'll be right here.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thanks.
And let's not forget the Fall Bocce League Championships, which culminated in an exciting finale followed by a well-attended picnic in the pavilion. Well, we are here on Saturday, November 18th at the Bocce Courts, talking with Roy Powers, a fixture in the Bocce Club. And Roy, you've done, first of all, a lot of refurbishment. Describe all that's been done to the courts.
Well, we had the courts done 2 years ago, and we kept asking for the rubber bumpers on the side, and they were finished about 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay, and the Fall League has been quite successful.
Fall League was very successful. We had over 1,600 people playing on the 63 leagues.
And today, what's happening today?
Today is the finals. We started off qualifying with 47 teams last Sunday. And when they could play, they came and they qualified. And the winners of the individual leagues got a bye in the first round. So in order to get to the tournament, they only had to win 2 games. Anybody else who just came to enter the tournament had to win 3 games. These are the final 8. We finally finished it.
As you can see, all of the residents featured this month are vibrant examples of what it takes to stay healthy. That's the greatest gift you can have. And now, one final word. As you can detect from the video reports we have provided, there was very intense competition, but very little, if any, rancor or hard feelings. It is indeed possible to get to the top of your sport exhibiting sportsmanship and courtesy. That's what it's all about during this holiday season, so take advantage, but keep your cool and look forward to an even better 2024. That's our show for the month of December. I'm Doug Wright, and we'll see you all next month, next year on Sports Done Right.